Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Hakke Rua-D. It's Wednesday, which means it's Armsday. It's the last Armsday before the rise of iron. Where you at, bruh? Where's your head at? There you are. Hey, lady. You're in the corner of the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, so welcome. It is Armsday. We're going to do the Armsday thing. What I like to do in my Armsday videos is take a look at the field test weapons first, give some guidance on those, then we'll take a look at each Foundry order available this week to make a choice on the package. And then we'll look at next week's Foundry orders and talk about which ones are good, which ones are bad. And always on Saturdays, we'll do a Armsday preview video where I'll go over all the Foundry orders that are available for purchase that will come around next week. Now, this is an interesting week because next week we'll be in Rise of Iron. So I don't know if anything's changing with the gunsmith, but it will be neat to see. So we'll go ahead and tell you right now, if you've got any of those really good guns that are Foundry orders that you're holding on to, I'm probably not going to grab too many of my packages this week. We'll go over each one, talk about which ones I like, which ones I think are good. But I'm probably going to leave most of them in my inventory and wait until next week and see what he brings. Ooh, that zoom in. But we're going to take a look now, talk about the field test weapons first. So this week, he has 5. He has the TSA-10 auto rifle using the Crucible, Amaline hand cannon, precision shots, another Amaline hand cannon to use against Vex targets, a Suros pulse rifle to use against Vex targets, and a Suros launcher to use against high-ranking enemies in the field. These two use against Vex targets. You can do this anywhere. You can do it on Mars. You can do it on Venus. Wherever you find Vex, it's not really going to be a big deal because usually Vex show up in pretty good numbers. So just take them wherever. Do those two. You can also do the precision one there. And then I always recommend doing the Suros launcher either on Earth in that initial spawn area where you can go underground and there's those 3 hive majors that respawn, or take it to Venus, go to the Citadel where those 2 Minotaurs continually spawn, use it against them there, or just keep it with you. And anytime you're in patrol and you see an enemy, just switch over to it and kill them, because this one takes a little while and I don't like doing it. And then the auto rifle in PvP, I always like Rumble for these field test weapons, for the primaries at least. If it's a secondary or a heavy that you need to use in the Crucible, I always recommend Mayhem because you have more ammo. But an auto rifle in Rumble, you'll be fine. You'll take care of it in a match or two. So there's the field test weapons. So let's start with the Foundry orders for this week. So first up, we have the Suros ARI-45 auto rifle. Now this is the high impact, low rate of fire auto rifle from Suros, the Foundry. And it's got perfect balance, appended magazine, small bore single point sling, glass half full. I like that so far. I love the SBO-28 scope. The SLO-19 is good too. I don't like the 41. It does alright actually, but I like this one. It's got pretty good stability, good range. Glass half full is always a good perk. I like having that on auto rifles. Perfect balance. That's good. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see if we can do better. Can we do better? So we got a hidden hand. Always like a hidden hand. Fitted stock oil. Ooh, hand laid stock. Snapshot. Hidden hand. So this one's a really good one too. Really good one right there too. You got some stability. You got snapshot. I like having snapshot. Hidden hand will be good. You're going to suffer from the range issue here, but if you're using hand laid stock, I don't know. Use it in a close range map and that one will be good. And then finally we have, is that Outlaw? I didn't know these could come with Outlaw. That's really weird. Is that new? High caliber rounds, casket mag, small bore, snapshot, Outlaw. I don't know if I've ever seen Outlaw on an auto rifle. Guys, let me know if I'm crazy. Have you ever seen Outlaw on an auto rifle? So, I recommend probably the first or second one, depending on what you're going to use it for. First one's going to have more range. Second one's going to have more aim assist-ish. I don't know if aim assist does so much on primaries like this. First one's a solid bet. Solid bet. Definitely pick up the first one. I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold on to that for later. Next up, we have the Hakke Judith-D hand cannon. If I get a specific roll on this one, I might grab it. But I see one with feeding frenzy, danger close, hand-loaded, explosive rounds, and oil frame. Definitely looking for rifled barrel. It's a hand cannon. So we're looking for rifled barrel. I didn't see too much on that one that I really thought was that great. Next up, we have final round, enhanced tracker, hand-loaded, armor-piercing, and reinforced barrel. There's some range, but you're losing a lot of stability. This thing's got really, really good range. but I don't like the other talents going on with that one. And then finally we have Feeding Frenzy. Love Feeding Frenzy on a gun like this. Army of one, hand-loaded, armor-piercing, and oiled frame. I'm looking for something like Rifled Barrel, Feeding Frenzy, Final Round. That would be a really, really good one, or Luck in the Chamber. I don't know if you can get Luck in the Chamber on these guns, but Final Round, Feeding Frenzy, Rifled Barrel is what you're looking for, so I'm definitely not picking that one up yet. So that's the roll I'm looking for. We'll hold on to that one until next week and see what happens with it. And finally on my hunter, we have the Suros PDX-41, the one I featured last week. Ooh, they really want us to have... Ooh, these are all bad. So I don't like Secret Round at all. Fitted stock, feather mag, reinforced barrel, lightweight. It's got the sights I like, but it doesn't have anything else. Next. Oh, almost grabbed one. Clicking buttons, clicking buttons. So we've got that Secret Round again with hammer forged, speed reload, hand laid stock, feather mag. This one's decent. If you wanted to grab this one and you didn't mind Secret Round, it's got the hammer forged, it's got the hand laid stock. So you're gonna be pretty good here. You're just gonna basically pump that range, actually the stability stat up. The range stat will stay about the same. You're pumping the stability up very good, but Secret Round, I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't like that perk. Is it a good perk or not? I don't really like that one. So finally, we have Partial Refund, Perfect Balance, Appended Magazine, Small Bore, Speed Reload. This one's good. Not a god roll, but good. Definitely, it's the best of the three for me, just because it actually has a talent here that you can kind of use in PvP. Not kind of. So third one's your best option, but I really recommend hold on to that one until next week, because it's not good. It's not good. I have been holding a couple extra packages on each character, so I've got 3 packages on each character. 5 of them are current week packages, 4 of them are previous week packages. So if you see me running through guns and you're like, I don't have that, where'd that come from? I've just been holding it for a long time. So don't fear, I've got all the ones this week that you have, plus then some more, unless you've kept extras that I didn't, and then yeah, I don't. So next up we have the Hakke Lyudmila-D. I'm seeing a nice one there. This one, it's interesting. It's got a pretty good kick pattern. It's high impact, low rate of fire, but they buffed that rate of fire recently, and I'm really happy with it. It's a little bit slower than the other Hakke Pulse or Hakke Pulse rifle, but it's still really good. Crowd control, spray and play, high caliber rounds, hand loaded, reinforced barrel. I do like some stability on this gun because it gets a little wild, but other than that, So it does fire a 4-round burst because it's Hakke. I know how to say it, I just don't ever say it right. I really like Feeding Frenzy on my guns right now, so that's okay. Danger close, snapshot, speed reload, reinforced barrel. Still not seeing any balance perks. Balance perks are really what I look for on this. Plus 1 good other talent. Spray and play, surrounded, reinforced barrel. No stability here. So if you really wanted this one, it'd be interesting. The way it is right now, I would say go with the middle one. 3 or more enemies, reload and handling 2 or more. Yeah, definitely go with the middle one because of that danger close. It'll give you a little bit of a buff, and you have some talents here that are okay. I would definitely probably just leave it on snapshot, but this is the one to pick up if you're going to grab one. I'm going to hold on to this till next week. I've got a good Lyudmila already, so I don't need to grab that one yet. Now we have a gun that can be a god. The Suros PDX-45. Zen moment, huh? I like that. Now, it is a low rate of fire, or low impact, high rate of fire pulse rifle. And, 2657, feather mag, high caliber rounds, head seeker. I don't like head seeker on this gun too much. It's okay, but I don't like it. Reinforced barrel reduces that stability, and so will high caliber rounds. Feather mag makes you reload faster, but you lose mag size. Nothing here seems to be working too well with each other, so first one I'd probably pass on it. Next up, we have Partial Refund, Hammer Forged, Pendant Magazine with the 26 and the 57, hand-laid stock, and lightweight. This one's good. You'll get Hammer Forged and hand-laid stock, so you can get max stability. Partial Refund's good, so I definitely recommend that one over the first one, but it's not the best one, I hope. I'm hoping this one's the best one. We have high caliber rounds, feather mag, Zen moment, single point sling, and reinforced barrel. So this one, I don't know. This one's interesting to me. It's got the SPO28 sight, which I like. High caliber rounds will help because it will, in PvP, because it keep your opponents bouncing around. Zen Moment, once you hit that opponent, will keep your gun from bouncing around, and then Reinforced Barrel is going to give you that extra range. What I have on mine with the God Roll, I have full auto here. I think I have a range stat, and I have Rifled Barrel here. That's what I like to see. So this one, I don't know. This one could be good. I don't know. You tell me. If you guys get this one, let me know if the Zen Moment PDX-45 is good. I'm going to wait on this one since I've got two or three PDX-45s right now. So I'm overflowing. My cup runneth over of PDX-45s. Okay. The jingukogo-D, I'm waiting on a very specific roll. Feeding Frenzy, Final Round, Rifled Barrel. If it doesn't have that, I'm not going to pick it up. But I will tell you if it's good or not. So we have a rangefinder. That's not bad. Rangefinder surrounded, fitted stock lightweight, oiled frame. If you want to go PvP with it, no. PvE might be alright. Might be alright. You could do worse. Lightweight will be good. Rangefinder's good. Surrounded's pretty good. It does have a 3-round mag, and reload's kind of slow. So that's why I like having Feeding Frenzy on it. Problem is you got to waste a talent on a talent that, if it was a different archetype, would not be useful. So I'm not seeing anything that I like on this one right now. We've got Battle Runner, close and/or personal. After landing, hit with this weapon, kills. Perfect balance, hand light stock. No, they don't want to give this gun any love as far as the talents go, or the perks, or whatever you want to call them. What does it call it? It doesn't really call them anything. We got Last Resort, Battle Runner. I'm just going to pass on this one. So jingukogo-D, if you got it, just hold on to it. It's no good right now. It's really no good. Finally, my Titan has come back to the tower to go talk to Banshee to look at 3 more guns that I've been holding on to. We're going to start with a sniper rifle because that's the one I don't care about as much. So we've got the Hakke Aoife Rua-D. Oh, we got some interesting rolls here. A couple of them might have changed recently because of buffs to certain talents, but we've got Counterbalance, Feeding Frenzy, Explosive Rounds, Armor-Piercing Rounds, and Braced Frame. That's interesting. I wouldn't say that's the best, but it's interesting. I think all the scopes are the same on this, the Raptor and the Scout. So 2 of these rolls look to be the same. Then we have Guerrilla Fighter and Unflinching. Unflinching has been reduced. Guerrilla Fighter has been improved. Increased accuracy, handling, and damage resistance when shooting this weapon from behind cover. Explosive Rounds, Armor-Piercing Rounds, Braced Frame. Again, I really want to test this talent out, see if it's gotten better. But I doubt it has. With Unflinching and Guerrilla Fighter, if you get this to proc at the same time, you're going to have a very, very resistant sniper to flinch. So those might be very good together. I don't know. But hopefully the final version has something better. Oh, we've gone too far. Let's get. Oh, come on, Banshee. I just want a gun, man. Give it to me. Give it to me. Name that movie. Okay, next up, we have Counterbalance, Feeding Frenzy again. I don't understand why you'd have Counterbalance on this. It's not really a big deal. High caliber rounds, Snapshot, Brace Frame. Snapshot's really good. We've got the ranged scope. So that's a long range scope, and the Raptor again, standard zoom. Counterbalance, Feeding Frenzy's good. Once again, don't understand Counterbalance on a sniper rifle. I don't think it'd be too useful. Snapshot's good. I'm really recommending you pick up, I guess, the 3rd one if you want to get sweaty with it. But if you want an interesting gun that might be fun, grab that 2nd one and try it out. See if you can get Guerrilla Fighter to proc and with Unflinching, and see how much flinch resistance you have. That could be the ultimate flinch resistance. So we got 2 auto rifles from Hakke to look at. We got the Zarinaea-D and the Arminius-D. So we'll wait on that Arminius a little bit. So we've got the Zarinaea-D with Focus Fire, Last Resort. Not a big fan of Focus Fire on my Zarinaea. I've had one. I didn't like it. I don't like Last Resort on any of my guns because only time that's useful is Trials. It does have Rifled Barrel Focus Fire. This would be good if this wasn't Last Resort for PvE. But I don't use the Zarinaea in PvE very much. So I can't recommend that. Then we have Enhanced Tracker with Spray and Play, Single Point Sling, Speed Reload, and Rifled Barrel again. Not the best. Decent. If you like using this in PvE, it would be a good setup here. Can't recommend it as a great setup, but it is a good setup. And then finally we have Focus again with the Focus Fire. Come on, man. Okay, here's a good PvE roll. Relentless Tracker, Focus Fire, Single Point Sling, Fitted Stock, Rifled Barrel. If you want to run in PvE and do this, this will be a solid gun. Solid gun. This will make it a high impact, low rate of fire archetype, but you'll have Rifled Barrel, you'll have Relentless Tracker, you have Focus Fire, which actually makes the mag larger. Not technically, but you have the same size mag, 40 rounds, with a lower rate of fire archetype's rate of fire, if that makes sense. So you'd have like an ARI-45's rate of fire with the mag size of a Zarinaea-D. That's what makes this good in PvE, because you seem to have more bullets. So this is a great PvE roll. That's the one I recommend you pick up. I don't know. Let me think about it for a minute. I'm going to look at my Zarinaea-D. It has Army of One, Counterbalance, Rifled Barrel. No, I'm going to keep the one I got. But that one's a good one. Very good for PvE if you want to grab one. So I can recommend that one if you don't have a good auto rifle for PvE. If you like using auto rifles in PvE, it'll be pretty stable because of the low rate of fire. But now, onto the one everyone likes. The Arminius-D. See if we can get a god roll just from looking at it. I didn't see anything that great. I like, if for PvP, you got to have counterbalance brace frame on this. For PvE, it's a little bit more open. If you want to do that, I really like focus fire on this for PvE. They did reduce the mag size, but for PvE with that focus fire, it does just like the Zarinaea. It becomes a Zarinaea with a 63 round mag. So we have Army of One spray and play, single point sling, fitted stock, rifled barrel. This one's decent. I would probably pass on that. Next up, we have focus fire, danger close, and is that rifled barrel? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so PvE roll right here. Pretty much as good as it's going to get on this gun. Danger close, so when you get those enemies close, that you get increased reload and handling, focus fire, and rifled barrel for that extra range. So that's a very good one. If you're going to pick one up, pick that one up. But if you're looking for that PvP roll, I'd wait. Just hold it and wait and see what you can get. And then we have rangefinder. I didn't look at this one. Surrounded rangefinder small bore. So that one's okay. It's not that great. Problem with this gun is it fires so fast and the stability is kind of bad. So you need something like fitted stock or small bore to keep it under control. Rangefinder is good. Surrounded is okay, but that one kind of works against this one. If you're trying to do PvP with this, it's going to be mediocre at best. So recommend picking up that second one. Do some PvE with it. You'll like it. It's good. So let's take a look at next week's Foundry orders to round out the video. We got the Hakke Judith-D, mid-rate of fire, mid-impact hand cannon. Kumukaitak HC4, high rate of fire, low impact hand cannon. A lot of fun. I like this gun. Hakke Tamar-D. Sniper rifle, mid-rate of fire, mid-impact sniper. Aoife Rua-D. We just looked at that one. It's about the same as the Tamar. They're very, very similar. And the Amalan Uzum RR4, high rate of fire, low impact sniper rifle. So kind of a weak next week. But Kumukaitak's very good. Pick that one up first. Garrus is okay. I need to do a video on that one just to see if it's any good. The two snipers are meh, and this sniper is meh. So if you want some fun guns with some interesting talents, if you want to do some testing, grab one of those snipers. The two hand cannons are solid. Can't say I'm too excited about next week, but we got a few other things to do, so I'm not too concerned if the Armsday weapons are a little weak. But I'm gonna hold most of my guns until next week. I'll grab a couple of those guns, and we'll do it again. Next week, but we'll be here on Saturday too. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the video. Let me know which guns you picked up, which guns you're looking forward to next week, and what do you think is going to happen in the Rise of Iron with the gunsmith. So let me know in the comments. We'll talk about it. Have a nice little discussion. But until then, I am Death from Above. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed this. Subscribe if you want to see more, and share the video if you want to help the channel grow. It really does help. And I am Death from Above again. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. See you, bye.